What did Earth look like when dinosaurs ruled? Imagine stepping into a time machine and traveling back through Earth's history, not hundreds or thousands of years, but more than 200 million years into the past. The world you would see would be almost unrecognizable. There would be no cities, no roads, no airplanes crossing the sky, and no signs of human civilization. Instead, vast wilderness would stretch across the horizon. Strange plants would cover the land. Enormous reptiles would roam freely. And the Earth itself would look completely different from the planet we know today. This was the age of dinosaurs. For over 160 million years, dinosaurs dominated Earth. To put that into perspective, modern humans have existed for only about 300,000 years. Dinosaurs ruled the planet for a period more than 500 times longer than our entire history. But what was Earth really like during their reign? Let's journey back in time and explore the incredible world of the dinosaurs. When dinosaurs first appeared, Earth looked very different from today. The continents were not separated as they are now. Instead, almost all of the land on Earth was connected into a massive supercontinent known as Pangaea. If you could look at Earth from space during this time, you would see one giant landmass surrounded by a vast global ocean. The climate was also much warmer than it is today. There were no permanent polar ice caps. Tropical and subtropical environments covered large portions of the planet. Sea levels rose and fell throughout different periods, creating enormous inland seas and coastal regions. The skies were often filled with volcanic ash from powerful eruptions. The atmosphere itself was different, containing varying levels of carbon dioxide and oxygen compared to today. This changing world would become the stage for one of the most successful groups of animals in Earth's history. The earliest dinosaurs were surprisingly small. They were not the gigantic creatures that most people imagine when they hear the word dinosaur. Many early species were no larger than a dog or a turkey. They walked on two legs and lived alongside many other reptiles competing for survival. However, dinosaurs possessed traits that helped them adapt and thrive. They were efficient movers, many had powerful legs, and they evolved rapidly into a wide variety of forms. Over millions of years, they spread across the planet. Some became fast hunters. Others developed long necks to reach vegetation high above the ground. Some evolved armor and defensive spikes, while others relied on speed and intelligence. As time passed, dinosaurs became larger and more diverse than anyone could have imagined. Eventually, giants began to walk the earth. Imagine standing in a prehistoric valley millions of years ago. In the distance, you notice something moving through the trees. At first, it looks like a hill slowly shifting across the landscape. Then you realize it is an animal, a sauropod. These enormous plant-eating dinosaurs were among the largest creatures ever to walk on land. Some stretched over 30 meters in length and weighed more than multiple modern elephants combined. Their necks allowed them to feed on vegetation far above the reach of other animals. Their massive bodies shook the ground with every step. Yet despite their incredible size, they survived by eating plants. Living alongside these giants were some of the most famous predators in Earth's history. Millions of years later, creatures like Tyrannosaurus rex would emerge. With powerful jaws capable of crushing bone, excellent vision, and an extraordinary sense of smell, T-Rex became one of the most formidable hunters the planet had ever seen. The world of dinosaurs was a place of constant struggle. Predators hunted prey. Herds migrate across vast landscapes. Young dinosaurs had to survive countless dangers before reaching adulthood. Every day was a battle for survival. But dinosaurs did not rule only the land. The oceans were equally extraordinary. Beneath the waves lived giant marine reptiles. Some resembled modern dolphins, but were much larger and more powerful. Others looked like enormous sea serpents, capable of dominating entire ecosystems. The oceans contained predators that rivaled anything seen on land. Meanwhile, the skies belonged to flying reptiles known as pterosaurs. Although many people mistake them for dinosaurs, pterosaurs were a separate group of reptiles that evolved the ability to fly. Some species were small enough to perch on trees. Others had wingspans exceeding 10 meters, making them among the largest flying animals in history. Imagine looking up and seeing a creature with the wingspan of a small airplane, gliding silently overhead. The Earth of the dinosaurs was alive in every direction. Gigantic creatures roamed the land. Massive reptiles hunted in the oceans. Enormous flying animals dominated the skies for millions of years. But Earth had other plans. Around 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid entered Earth's atmosphere. It was roughly 10 kilometers wide and traveling at incredible speed. When it struck the planet, it released more energy than billions of nuclear bombs. The impact changed Earth forever. Shock waves raced around the globe. Wildfires spread across continents. Tsunamis swept through coastal regions. Dust and debris filled the atmosphere, blocking sunlight. For months or even years, much of the planet remained in darkness. Plants struggled to survive. Food chains collapsed. Temperatures changed dramatically. The age of dinosaurs was coming to an end. Nearly 75% of all species on Earth disappeared. One of the greatest extinction events in history had occurred. Yet, life survived. Small mammals endured the catastrophe. Birds survived. Plants eventually recovered. Over millions of years, life adapted and evolved once again. The world slowly transformed. The continents drifted toward their modern positions. Mountains rose, oceans changed, ice ages came and went, and eventually, humans appeared. Every city we have built, every civilization that has ever existed, every scientific discovery, every story ever told. All of it became possible because life survived one of the greatest disasters in Earth's history. When we look at Earth today, it is easy to think of our world as permanent, but Earth's history tells a different story. The planet is constantly changing. Species rise and fall, continents move, entire ecosystems appear and disappear. The dinosaurs ruled Earth for over 160 million years. Human civilization has existed for only a tiny fraction of that time. If someone had stood on Earth during the age of dinosaurs, they could never have imagined the modern world. And millions of years from now, future life may look back at our era with the same sense of wonder. Earth's story is still being written. And we are only one small chapter in a journey, billions of years in the making. Thank you for watching.